Hello, happy day. Welcome to Zen with Jen Yoga. My name is Jen and I'm bringing to you yoga from beautiful Lake Superior. Today's sequence is going to create a safe space to help you reconnect with your center, cultivating inner freedom and independence. We will be increasing blood circulation and stimulating lymphatic drainage. This sequence is going to be great for shoulder, hip, and spinal mobility. And the peak pose mirrors mental freedom gained through focus and through detachment. So as we move through the sequence today, I don't want you to be focused on the outcome of the peak pose or what you think it's supposed to look like, but rather just feel your way through. You will not need any props for this sequence, so let's get our hair put up. Get some comfortable clothes put on. Whatever you have is perfect. Roll out your yoga mat. Let's get moving and grooving, and I will meet you there with intention. Hello, my friends. Now that we're ready, come to the mat and meet me in child's pose. Bring your big toes together. Bring your knees as wide as you would like and walk your arms out in front of you. Make sure your hands are in line with your shoulder. Melt your head and heart down. In child's pose, we're going to seal in our intention of freedom and independence through yoga. I want you to notice how you feel now than when you did when we first start. As we first begin, I want you to notice how you feel now and also notice at the end of class. And we'll seal the intention in of finding freedom and independence through yoga by taking the deepest breath we've taken so far today and really sigh out anything, any tension, release anything that isn't serving you. So let's do this together. Breathe in and exhale, release, let go. Now press into your palms to rise you up. And then we're going to take this into a puppy pose. So your big toes can come apart now. Knees are hips distance and keep your hips over your knees. And then begin to walk your hands out, melting your head or melting your heart down in your chest, finding freedom and independence in your shoulder girdle. Now you can either bring your chin or your forehead to the mat, or it doesn't have to touch. Armpits are lifted. Nice. Now take your hands and walk them in, and we're going to come into a thread the needle. Now think about how we can use yoga to find freedom and independence in the mind and the body. So bring the weight into your left hand, reach your right arm up, open the chest, exhale, thread the right arm under, drop your cheek and temple towards the mat, reach your left hand out long. Thread the needle. Option 2, press into your left hand and press into your right leg and engage the left glute, reach the left leg up behind you. Exhale, bend the knee, lower down, bring your right hand back in front, and then reopen, counter stretching. Now bring your right hand down, shift the weight into your right hand, keep your fingers spread really wide, and then reach your left arm up, opening the chest, and then exhale, thread the left arm under, bring your cheek and your temple towards the mat. You can either keep the right hand in front of your face or walk your right hand out. And then option 2, press into the right hand and the left leg and then reach the right leg up behind you. You'll have to bring your navel in and up. And then bend your right leg, bring the knee down, bring your right hand back in front of your face, and then reach your left hand back up, counter stretching. Bring the left hand down, and then we'll just do some cat and cow. So drop your belly, gaze ahead of you. Exhale, push the mat away. Breathe in, drop your belly, gaze ahead. Stretch from your belly button to your throat, and then exhale, push the mat away. Release your head, release your tailbone. One more time. This time you can sway into the hips. Maybe rock back and forth in cat pose. And then find stillness. From here, take your hands and move them one large palm print ahead. Tuck your toes under, spread your fingers really wide, press into the finger pads, and then peel and lift your hips up. Keep a bend in your knees and create length in down dog. Create length in the right side ribs, create length in the left side ribs. Finding freedom and independence through yoga. Option to pedal out the feet. And then find stillness for a moment. Bring your feet together and bring them up. Come on to the ball of the left foot. Reach your right leg up behind you and bend the knee. Squeeze it in, step the right foot through, lower the left knee down, and then come onto your fingertips, lengthen your torso. Breathe in to reach your arms up, create length, grow out of your hips. You can keep the left toes tucked under. And then exhale, turn, hook the left elbow outside of the, left elbow outside of the right leg. And then press the right hand into the left hand and twist. Option to tuck the toes under and lift the knee up. Lift your left knee up from the center of your left thigh. Twisting, press your right hand into your left. And then turn, bring your hands back down, and then just step your right foot back to down dog. One breath in, one breath out. Come onto the ball of the right foot, sweep the left leg up, bend the knee, squeeze it in, step the left foot through, drop the right knee down. Lengthen your torso, come onto your fingertips, breathe in and reach your arms up, low lunge, grow length out of your hips. And then exhale, turn, bring the right elbow outside the left knee, bring the left hand on top of the right, and use that to turn and twist you. Option to pick up the right leg coming from the center of the right thigh, and then turn, low lunge twist. I hope this camera lets me film the whole video. And then look down at your left foot, bring your hands back down to frame the foot, and then step your left foot back to down dog. Now from this down dog, we're gonna come into a plank pose. So roll your shoulders, clasp your hands, come on to the tip of your toes, and then bend your elbows straight back. Keep them hugged in towards your center as you lower down. Untuck your toes and then bring your hands under your shoulders. We're going to do 3 baby cobra lifts. So press into the tops of your feet and hook your tailbone down, but keep your glutes relaxed. And then rise up, baby cobra lift, breathe in, exhale, release. One more time, breathe in, use your upper back muscles, strengthening the shoulder girdle. Breathe in, exhale, release. One more time, breathe in, rise up. Maybe go a little higher this time. And then exhale, release. Press everything back up and then come into down dog. Nice. Now come on to the ball of your right foot. Breathe in, sweep your right leg up behind you, and then bend the right knee. Squeeze everything towards center. Step your right foot through. You're going to lengthen your torso. Bring your right knee over your right ankle, and then rise up into a high crescent lunge. So you can be on the ball of your left foot, track your right knee over your right ankle, get your right thigh parallel, and grow length out of your hips. Breathing in. And then exhale, spiral the left leg down. We're going to come into warrior 2. So open your arms out, press into the outer edge of the left foot, track your right knee over your right ankle. Really get that left thigh the right thigh parallel. Stack your head, heart, and pelvis. Warrior 2. Maybe gaze past the right fingertips. Breathe in. Now flip your palm and then tip back for peaceful warrior. Relax the left arm, stretch from the right hip out through the right fingertips. Breathe in. Bring your hand to your hip, straighten your right leg. You might have to bring the left leg in a little. And then reach your right arm out as far as you can, and then down for triangle pose. So grab onto your shin or maybe the mat. Once you have your hand stable, use it to open your chest. And then maybe reach the right hand up, stacking your shoulders. You can do that by gently squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. And then press into your heels, reach your head away from your tailbone. Triangle pose. Breathe in. Now look down at your right foot, bend your right knee, bring your hands down to frame your right foot, press into your palms and step your right foot back to down dog. Stay and breathe, and we're going to do a vinyasa. Come on to the balls of your feet, roll into a plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway for chaturanga. Breathe in, spiral your elbow creases up for cobra, up dog, lift your thighs, and then exhale, come back to down dog. Stay and breathe. Now come on to the ball of your right foot, sweep your left leg up behind you and bend the left knee, squeeze it in towards center and step your left foot through. You're going to come onto your fingertips so you can lengthen your torso. You can stay on the ball of your right foot. I'm a little sinking into the sand here. And then bring your left knee over your left ankle, your left thigh parallel, rise up into high crescent lunge. So grow length here out of your hips, strengthening into the left thigh, the left hip, breathing in. And then exhale, open to warrior two. Spin that right heel down. Track the left knee over the left ankle towards the pinky toe, press into the outer edge of the right foot. Bring your head, heart, and pelvis into alignment. Really get that left thigh parallel. Reach your pinkies away from one another. Maybe gaze at the left fingertips. Past the left fingertips. Now flip your left palm, breathe in, and then tip back for peaceful warrior. Relax the right arm, stretch from the left hip out through the left fingertips. Breathe in. Bring your right hand to your hip. You might have to bring your right leg in a little and then bump your hips to the right. Reach that left arm out as far as you can to the side. Then down, maybe you reach your ankle, the shin, or the mat. When your hand is stable, use that to open and spiral your chest towards the sky. Maybe reach the right arm up, stacking your shoulder blades to help you, or squeezing your shoulder blades to help you stack your shoulders. Press into both feet and reach your head away from your tailbone. Maybe gaze up at your fingers. Triangle pose on the left. Now look down, bend your left knee, look down at your left foot, bring your hands down to frame your foot, and then step your left foot back to down dog. Stay and breathe or roll into plank. Breathe in, exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Breathe in for up dog or cobra, and then exhale, come back to down dog. Stay and breathe in down dog, or we're going to hop to the top, or you can take many steps. So breathe in to prepare. Look at where you want to land. Exhale, jump. Landing with soft knees, meet me in forward fold. Lift all 10 of your toes so you can find where your four corners are and activate the arch of your foot. Then lay each toe down, starting with your pinky all the way to your big toe. And then press into your feet to roll up into mountain pose inch by inch. Let your head, heart, and pelvis stack. Shine your palms forward. Relax your shoulder blades down your back. From here, we're going to find tree pose. So ground into your right foot. Bring your hands to your hips and bend your left knee. Open up the left hip. You can bring the foot to the outside of your right ankle. You can bring it to your calf or your thigh. And then if your foot is on your calf or thigh, press your leg into your foot into your leg. Bring your navel in and up. Keep your eyes on one focal point. Option to bring your hands to prayer position at your sternum or reach them up and grow tall in your tree pose. Vrikshasana. From here, just unpluck your foot. So keep your leg lifted. And then I want you to take your right hand and bring it to your left knee. Open your left hand behind you, coming into a twist, a balancing twist. Option to look at your left hand, but you don't have to. And go ahead and bring the left hand back, bring your hands back to prayer, and then lower the left leg down. Bring your hands to your hips, shake it out. Tree pose on the other side now. So ground into your left foot. You can lift the left toes, lay them flat again. Bend the right leg and externally open it. You can bring the heel of the right foot to the outside of your ankle. You can bring it to your calf, or you can bring the heel of your foot or the sole of your foot to your left thigh. If your foot is on your leg, press your foot into your leg, press your leg into your foot, squeeze your navel in and up. Keep your eyes on one focal spot. And then maybe bring your hands to prayer. Maybe grow tall in your tree. Vrikshasana on the other side. Keep pressing your foot into your leg into your foot. Keep bringing your navel in and up. Keep reaching your arms up. Nice. From here, now just unpluck your leg, and then you're just going to take your left hand and bring it to the right knee, the outside of it, and then open your right hand up into a balancing twist. Maybe gaze at your right hand, but don't have to. It can be helpful to have the right toes flexed to help with balance. And then go ahead and bring your right hand back, bring your hands to prayer, lower your right leg down. And then we'll work on our peak pose, what I've been working us towards today. Eagle pose, Garudasana. It's perfect for freedom and independence, what we've been working on here today. So go ahead. We're going to ground into the right foot first. So find a flat spot. And then bring your hands to your hips, bring everything in towards center, bring your navel in and up. We're going to pick up the left leg, keep your toes flexed, and then cross the left thigh over the right while you keep your toes flexed. And then maybe try to reach your toes behind your calf. Then you're going to take your right hand over your left hand, make an X, and then bind your hands. Now you can bring the left toes down as a kickstand, or you can keep them lifted. As you lower, bring your navel in and up, squeeze in, bring your shoulders away from your face, or your elbows away from your face, bring your hands up and reach your hands up. Squeeze your thighs in towards one another. Eagle pose. Now uncross your legs, uncross your arms gently, and bring your hands to your hips, stand up tall. And we'll try that on the other side. Now I am in the sand, so it's a little hard, but ground into your right foot. Pick up your leg, or into your left foot. Pick up your right leg, keep your toes flexed, and then you're going to cross the right thigh over the left. Maybe tuck your toes behind your thigh, or just maybe kickstand your feet to the ground. And then cross your left hand over your right, make an X, and then bind your hands. Now reach your elbows away from your face and up, reach your hands away from your head. And then you can lower and bend, bring everything in towards center, keep your eyes on one focal spot again, just like tree. Eagle pose, Garudasana. Unravel. And then we'll just do a couple of things to close out, because I don't want to lose my video. So just come down, take a seat. And then to close, come to a reclined position. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Thread your right hand through, come into a reclined pigeon. So you can grab onto the back of your left thigh or the front of your shin. And then option to rock a little. Do your best to keep your shoulder blades on the mat and the back of your hips. And then you can unthread your arms, cactus your hands, and cross your thigh over completely. Bump your hips towards the right, and then just let your legs fall towards your left side, but keep them crossed. So we're in like a supine twist variation. Gaining freedom and independence through yoga. On your next breath out, bring your navel in and use that to lift your legs. And then you can uncross your right leg, maybe hug your knees in just so you can reset your low back. And then bring the soles of your feet back to the mat. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Thread your hands through your thighs, either grab the back of your thigh or grab the front of your shin. And then we're going to be in reclined pigeon on the other side. Option to rock or stay in stillness. Again, do your best to keep your shoulder blades and the back of your hips on the mat. Gaining freedom and independence through yoga. Okay, drop the sole of your right foot down and then finish the crossing. So just bring your right thigh all the way over to your left. Cactus your arms, bump your hips to the left, and now let your knees fall to the right. So stack your hips here, keep your shoulder blades on the mat. And we're in this supine twist variation now with our legs going towards the right. Getting ready to close out. Next breath out, bring your navel in. Use that to bring your legs up. Hug your knees back in towards your chest. And then we're just going to sit up. So you can rock it up if you want. 2, doing 3 rocks. Cross your ankles and then come to Sukhasana. So sit up nice and tall, and I just want you to notice what you notice. Notice any shifts in energy. Notice how you feel now than when we first started. And just take a minute to honor yourself and honor your time. I'm hoping this video comes out good because I just recorded it a second time. But I'll invite you to close class by either doing the vibrational healing sound of Om with me, or you can just take the deepest breath you've taken so far, deeper than anything we've done yet, and sigh out anything that isn't serving you, anything left over. So we can keep this freedom and independence with us as we move through life and through our day. So I'll invite you to bring your hands to prayer position at your sternum, thumbs touch your heart center. Sit up tall, squeeze your shoulder blades so you can open your chest. And then you can do Om or you can take the deepest breath, but we're going to do that together. Let's go ahead and breathe in. Bow your chin to your chest. Thank yourself for showing up. Honor your practice. Honor the time we just spent and honor your body. Honor the freedom and independence we just created. Bring your hands to your thighs and press into them to lift your head. And then open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today at beautiful Lake Superior. I'll be back to share experience, strength, hope, and yoga with you again. But as always, my mission is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can by showing you my authenticity and what I'm doing daily to check in and show myself some self-love and stay sober and rock recovery. So namaste, thank you, and have a great day.